Postcard celebrating the opening of the Panama Canal, described as the kiss of the oceans. Ah, that is so cool. This artwork is from 1915. Look, two elegant ladies leaning in to kiss through the canal. It's such a poetic image. It also includes some stats. Length of the canal, 50.5 miles. 8 years of work. Cost, $300 million. U.S. work began May 4th, 1904. Annual savings, millions to the shipping world. And that's still true today. Without the canal, ships would have to go all the way around South America instead of just slipping through. Fascinating. Next up, a map of 12 European countries illustrating various legends from a 1912 book titled Stories of Old. Zoom in enhance. Why have I never looked at historical maps before? I think that's St. George slaying the dragon over the British Isles. It looks incredible. Wait, is that guy cooking a baby? That's not ideal. St. Patrick must be over on Ireland. And Iceland, done in the form of an eagle. That one is really good. Here's an Ottoman map of the Americas from 1908. It's so interesting seeing Eastern script over a Western map. You just don't see that often. An 1853 relief map of Italy with statistical tables. I don't think I've ever seen Italy from this angle before. And those tables, very nice. Now, a 1942 printed map of Japanese populations by U.S. state from 1940. Bit of a dark time to be mapping that, considering the historical context. Still, interesting to see California's large numbers. Makes sense, given proximity to Japan. Check this out, one of the oldest surviving Ptolemy maps from the Byzantine era, 1420. Look, there's the UK, I think. Cherub fellas floating around the edges. Can't read the text, of course, but the shapes of Europe and parts of Africa are definitely recognizable. The Nile might be here. I think I can kind of read the word Arabia. Whoa. What's going on over near China and Mongolia? Two-headed red ladies and crabs? This map is wild. Here's another one. Anthropomorphic maps of European countries from an 1868 book titled Geographical Fun. The artwork is amazing. Honestly, for 1868, I'm surprised it's not more racist. It's just Europe, so maybe that helped, but still, very cool illustrations. Here's a map of London from 1836. Obviously, it's way smaller than today's London. Now this, a strip map from 1866 showing the Mississippi River's entire 2,600-mile length from Delta to Lake Itasca. It's like a massive, historical toilet roll. You just unravel it a bit at a time to follow the river. That's incredible. I want one. Here's a 1785 Japanese world map featuring Terra Australis, a hypothetical southern continent. It was based on the theory that Earth needed a southern landmass to balance the northern one. Obviously, we now know it doesn't work like that, but the logic tracks. It's a gorgeous map, especially up close with all the detailed mountains and script. And here's a 1535 map of Britain and Ireland featuring the mythical island of Brazil. Hi Brazil. There it is, that little guy off the west coast. Hi Brazil. What are you doing down there? Someone visited the Vatican and found an entire hallway of old maps. That's a dream for any map nerd. They're all stunning. Honestly, I go just to stand in that corridor. I visited the smallest country in the world. Could be a great subscriber special. Here's something labeled Frey Stadt Danzig. As someone fluent in Germany, or should I say Deutsch, I can tell you Stadt means city.